The Lord will always provide a way out when all the walls in our lives are closing in. Allow me to focus on season number 1, the season of hardship. This is the season where our faith is being shaken up, and all the things that we believed in, all our knowledge gets shaken up, where we start doubting ourselves and doubting the Lord that's called us, doubting His potential to save us. And if you are not careful, you might find yourself losing your sense of direction and focus. I'm speaking to people who look well presentable on the outside, but on the inside they are going through chaos and turmoils that nobody knows of. I would like for us to remember that there is a God who sees the pain and the chaos and the furnaces all around us in the hidden places. I know of a father and a friend whose arms are wide open, waiting for us to run to Him as the only source of help. Speaking to people who have ran to other sources of help in the past and also in the present, that it is not too late for us to correct these things. As long as you're breathing and as long as you're still alive, you still stand a chance before our God. That is never too late for Him. Our God does not work with our time limit. There is grace when the heart is under fire. When you're going through chaos and turmoils in life and hardships, kings and queens, I hope that you're going to remember that there is grace, doors that you can open up in that season, if only you learn to surrender it all to the Lord. Go to Him, tell Him that, you know what, Lord, I'm tired of making up my own solutions. I'm tired of running to other sources of help. Help me carry this burden. Help me, show me how to solve all these chaos and all these problems that I'm going through. His arms are always wide open for you, kings and queens, and it's not too late. It's not over unless and until our God says it's over. The same God who showed up late in Lazarus' home is the same God who performed one of the greatest miracles in the Bible. Just because the Lord did not show up the specific time you had set for Him, doesn't mean that He doesn't have the potential and the ability. It doesn't mean that he cannot show up for you. It doesn't mean that He cannot come and perform the miracles that you are praying for. Speaking to people who have been facing giants and mountains for the longest time, the Lord is asking you today, what is it that I've placed in your life that you can use? I know of times, countless times, that I've faced giants and mountains in my life, only for me to run to the Lord for help. And He is asking, what is it that I've placed in your life that you can use to slay those giants? I ask and pray that the Lord of David, the God of David, will reveal to you the resources that are right within you and at your disposal to come and slay those giants that you've been facing for the longest time. He tells us that if only we have a tiny little bit of faith, like that of a mustard seed, we will be able to move mountains in our lives. How much more can we move? How much more mountains can we move if we have more faith in Him? See, friends, there are many times we like to share about the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and how much the Lord showed up and came through for them. But there's one tiny part of the story that we forget about. The reason why He came through for them, it is faith, kings and queens. Because of the confidence that they had in their God, He came through for them. He was like, you know what? I need to show up for my friends. I need to show up for my sons because they truly trust and believe in me. They have full faith in me, and therefore I have to act. It is faith in our God that helps us move mountains. It is faith that causes Him to act on our behalf and to fight our battles. The battle is not yours. Those who are going through addictions of any kind, people going through illnesses, experiencing illnesses, people who are going through divorces and they feel as if the world has come to an end, people who have come to a dead end in their lives. This is an encouragement to us all that it is not over until the Lord says it's over. That as long as you are breathing, you still stand a chance. May we run to Him as our only source of help, and He will come through for us. I know that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and it's only the Good Shepherd who can lead us to that light. Remember that you matter, and the Lord has a divine destiny, mission, and purpose in your life. People who feel as if that their life has come to an end, and you're having all these suicidal ideations, I pray that you will be reminded that you're not the author of your own life, that there's a God who brought you this way. And only Him has the power and the mandates to end your life. Who are you to decide when your life comes to an end? It's not in our lanes, kings and queens, to end other people's lives or to end our own life, no matter what you're going through. And I'm not making light of your situations and hardships, but remember that there is a better way out when the walls in your lives are closing in. I hope that you cherish life, that you embrace it with all the grace from the Father, that you will run to Him as our only source of help.